All right, what is up, guys? Welcome back to episode 88 of Late Night Shots podcast. We got a special guest for you guys. I know this was asked for by a lot of people. Division II national champ, took the wrestling world by storm. He first started with the video posted by your team. When you took the guy down, you were like, huh? And then I reposted it. Then you, knocked off Cam Teacher at Super Regions. And, you kind of ran the gauntlet at Nationals. So you're here a week later. So how you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, that's good. David, you can start us off if you want.
Well, obviously, we're sitting here, all of us D2 college heavyweights, but big thing that separates both of us and you is you're this year's national champion. So what did it feel like, man? I mean, me and him, we're both Super Region 1 guys, so we know about Andrew Dunn, we know about his career, we know him personally. So what was that like for you getting that win and then obviously sharing that special moment at the end of that match with him in the finals?
It still feel unreal. It still feel unreal. I mean, right before the semifinals, I didn't want to wrestle anymore. I lost my grandmother a couple hours before. Then I got the notification. I was trying to withdraw out the tournament. Then my coach and my teammates wouldn't let me. They was like, "You got to finish this out." And I just remember, like, my grandma said, "Go win your national title, baby. I love you." And the week prior before, then the match at the Andrew Dunn, I know I wanted to pray anyway after my tournament, after the tournament was over. Then I was like, that's a brother, that's be a friend. Because we was joking all through, like, the weigh-ins and whatever. Like, we was just, everybody was like, the heavyweight is, like, really close this year. Like, because, that's 4 national champs. Andrew Dunn twice, Cam Teacher once, and me once, just one this year. And it was like, that's 4 national champions. And then the Division Ones bounce backs and All-Americans from last year. But the moment with Andrew Dunn was a brother that needed another brother, and prayers were said. And I gained a friend, and I became a champion with all of a heartbreak from the semifinal match because losing my grandma from the that morning.
Yeah, I mean, I could only imagine like being there at that tournament away from your family and then getting that notification. I mean, are you kind of happy your teammates and your coaches kind of kept telling you to keep pushing through instead of you pull, would you have been mad at yourself if you would have pulled out of the tournament now, seeing the outcome now?
I mean, win, lose, draw. I think that I wouldn't hate myself at the moment. Like, I was being emotional. Emotions run high. Like, when you get disappointed or when you don't get the results that you want, your emotion run high.
Yeah. I think one of the biggest things, your semifinal match, I think maybe you didn't think too much of it at the time after the match happened, but then your school posts the video, gets reposted on House of Highlights on their Instagram, their TikTok. I think has almost about 1 million likes now. The last time I checked, match with Sean Streck, Purdue transfer, take him out 3-2. So, what's kind of your whole thoughts on that situation in general?
At the moment, I didn't know what was going on. Even a lot of people tagged me like, "Hey, what's up with this?" I didn't even know what was going on. I broke down at the beginning of after the match. And going in the match, I was highly emotional about everything. Like, my attention was me wrestling was not even me going out there to wrestle. Like, I keep trying to tell you, like, I wasn't going out there to wrestle. Like, then when it was time for me to go up, it was like, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. After this match, like, I still forget Sean. I know emotions run high when we get disappointed and, like, when we don't finish our goal out. Like I told a lot of people, you don't know that his grandmother must have died, or his grandfather, or such and such, who else died, who he's trying to win a tournament for, or his goal just got shattered. And I don't blame him for anything he done. He just made one false mistake, and a person that must have reposted it went viral and said some other things about it. But I'm still like, I feel sorry for him because he's getting attacked because he was at his lowest point of life at the moment, and he felt bad. And I hope that I'm sorry that he got whatever happens to him, like people that keep emailing, DM him or whatever. I feel sorry for him. My prayers go out to him. I hope he overcome this, and we both still walk from the situation as a better man.
Yeah, 100%. So I think, I've talked to both of you guys. Sean's a nice dude. I think he put out a statement on Twitter. I want to say after either your schools or House of Highlights tweet started trending, apologizing for the whole situation. And, the responses to that were, I want to say, somewhat mixed. I think most people were like, you don't have to apologize for this. Wrestling's a tough sport. Guys lose their temper. It happens all the time. The only reason people are talking about this is because it got put on video. Most people are like, you're a class act for apologizing. And then you have the other people just antagonizing him for the situation. So it just becomes a problem.
So even with that, like I try to kill it right when I start getting notifications. I just like boom, 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 boom. I'm like, why my phone blowing up so much? And we and him had like several encounters, like while I was at national, like, hey, it's cool. Like, I'm like, then like even before prior, I try to kill it on the social media side, like if I can be done with it. It still didn't help. I thought it would have helped to like kill it or whatever, like to make it stop. It didn't. Then that's when I came out with the post saying that it's okay. I hope we walk away from this situation as a better man, and I still hope that we still both walk away from the situation as a better man, because I don't want nobody's career or his success to get stopped because of a one mistake or a video that got posted of a mistake he made. And he's a truly good guy. Like, he's a really good guy. Like, we cracked jokes and we was playing and we was talking and everything during the national tournament. Like I said, the whole heavyweight group was like, we was busting out jokes on each other, like just playing around like little kids at like a playground.
Yeah. I think, I don't know if we talked about this yet, but you came in to the Super Region tournament. I think once they ranked around number 8 in the coaches poll. Mm-hmm. That, I want to say, you could probably attest to this, that probably changed your whole outlook on the season after that finals match with Cameron Teacher. So if you just talk a little bit about that.
Going into that week, I was basically going in I knew that I was a national champion contender. Like, I didn't think that I'd be like, this year was just me, like, whatever happened. Me and my coach go by this motto: we were about that action, boss. Don't take from nobody, and happy, humble, and grateful. And I just stood by them 3 things right there, and I was like just pretty good with them. And I always say to myself before I go out and be a bad man for 7 minutes and keep God with me. But God was always first, so I put everything in his hands, win, lose, or draw.
Yeah, 100%. What's called? So after your match, obviously taking pictures on the podium, and 3 national champs, the top 3. You have Andrew Dunn winning in 2019, Cam Teacher winning last year. You knocked off them both. You're on top. They both congratulated you. How much does that mean, just to be standing there like on top of a group of champions?
Man, Andrew won it twice. Cam won it once. I won it once. You got 4 national titles right there with the toughest weight class. Was at D2 this year, the toughest weight class and deepest, because you had the best heavyweights, and for D2, there wasn't no pushover, so it was like I had to do a lot of training for these guys, like it was official. And I think with me that my coach, I had my Coach Allen and Jim and Carson, they pushed me. They made sure my conditioning was good. Then I got up every Tuesday and Thursday at 5:45 on my own to lift and conditioning. So even after like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, they had me make sure it's still conditioned. You know.
Yeah.
And I think D2 heavyweight is so much different this year compared to D1 heavyweight because it's like at the D1 level this year, everyone's competing with Gable. You know, it's who could beat Gable. Is anybody possible of beating Gable? But at D2 this year, nobody really knew who was going to win because there was three or four guys that were all capable of bringing home a national title that, you know, the semifinals were a dogfight at heavyweight to see who was going to get that opportunity. So, I mean, you coming out on top, that's just, you know, like you said, you were at the top of just greatness. That podium picture is a picture of greatness. So, you know, half those guys on there are going down as legends in their school, you know, in the NCAA. Like, it's just got to be insane, that feeling of you being, you know, and you're at the top of that. So, I mean, and you did it with one of your teammates as well. I know one of your teammates with nationals as well too. So that had to be special for both of you guys.
Yeah, it was TD versus the world that weekend. TD versus the world. I mean, that's legendary. We didn't have a national champ since 14 years, and we was the two because we had two in 2008. Yeah, that's about 14 years that MSU did not have a national champ. Then we had two, and it's kind of crazy because two guys won it in 2008. Under Jim McCalskey, Justin Roeder, and someone else I forgot the name. Then we always had run up, third place, run up, third place. Then this year we got two national champs. I mean, we just kept happy, humble, and grateful. And I mean, and me and Trevor did a good job. Big T, I call him. You know, we just kept our cool. We knew we had a lot of adversity. We was on it. I mean, we made TD versus the world. TD, that's going to be legendary. Do you want the T or the D? Do you want the D or T? If you get both, that's a bad combination now. You feel me? You don't want both.
Oh God, we have to clip that now.
Yeah, that's gonna be a clip somewhere.
So, you know, you said one of the biggest factors for your success is having Malcolm Allen as your coach now. I remember the first time I saw the guy at Senior Nationals wrestling, he was launching people like all over the place. So, you know, it seems to, you know, obviously you're big with the upper body, watching your national finals match, those two takedowns being the difference. What do you think he's done
That's
to
our
help
trips.
you in the program as a whole?
As a whole, he just like me, the loudest voice, biggest heart, and you see his soul and passion in what he do every day. Just like my other two coaches, they might not be loud as us, or just might not be the loudest as us, but you see our soul and passion every day coming in. Just like with Jim, his soul and passion into it. It's almost what? He's been coaching almost 30 years here. Then Coach Carson just came in with Coach Allen. Them two JUCO boys, Coach Allen and Coach Carson, you know, and they bring the sauce. J Mac got the drip, you feel me? But they got the sauce.
Yeah, I think it's a good time. So we are sponsored by Body Art Nutrition. So I know you are also. So you want to go a bit and talk about that, why you partner with them, and yeah.
I partnered with Body Art because the brand and also the nutrition in it. Before every competition, I take it like it's pretty good. It helped me make weight. It made me maintain muscle. It got a lot of protein in it, supplements that you need, and the scoops, man, the peanut butter, man, the peanut butter. Then we got the pre-workout. Then we got another pre-workout gonna come with it. Just know, just stay in tune for that one. Just know we gonna have fun. Then also, for what I think the world team trials coming up. I automatically qualify. You will see me there. Me and probably Trevor Turf too, my teammate. And take my body art with me, man. But body art is up on the rise and upcoming, and it's pretty good, really good.
Yeah, we're excited. We haven't been able to, we haven't quite got our hands on it yet. It's in the mail, I think, right now. We're supposed to get it like mid next week. So we're excited to try it. I went with the peanut butter. I don't know what did you go with? You peanut butter as well?
Get some almond milk, the one with the almond and banana. It's solid.
I bet.
Yeah, and then I think I went pink lemonade pre-workout.
Oh, just wait. We got another pre-workout. This is no.
Hey, you just wait. How about you just wait for us? Because maybe we got a little something. Maybe we got a little something cooking up with the boys at Body Art.
Let me know something, man.
Hey, when this is over, we'll let you know what's going on. We'll let you know what's going on our end too.
All right.
Because not gonna let anything out publicly yet, but we might be working on a little something too.
That's why I had to say, I got you. I'm gonna let you know. You let me know. I'm gonna let you know.
I got you. Yeah, we both might have a little something working. A little something, little touch. Little touch.
I feel you. See, we got the sauce. They don't know about the sauce yet.
We both gonna have the sauce.
Yes, sir.
Sure. All right. So what was it like for you coming from the junior college level and then coming up to Minnesota State? What was that like for you? Was that like a big jump? I mean, obviously it had to be, big coming from JUCO to a D2 school. What was that like for you?
Man, I just fell in love with Mankato because it was just like Ellsworth, because it was like family, the community, and the love, the passion they have here, coaches, but mostly the love and support, And I mean, they just made me feel, the Maverick fans, Maverick people in general just made me feel love. Just like Isaiah and them, they just made me feel love, with the company and everything. Like, so it's like the Mankato community love here is phenomenal.
So wrestling at the D2 Nationals, I mean, that had to be just an incredible moment. And then you come home, and I mean, obviously we both want to give, obviously good recognition in you and give us, our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family through this time. I mean, I'm sure it had to be hard coming back home after D2 Nationals, because at the same time as you're trying to balance being excited you just won a national title, I'm sure you had to just, you had to go home and be with your family and kind of deal with that as well. So our condolences are with you as well with that.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah. Going back to, I think your national title, I see Gable coming on your post.
Yeah. I've been knowing Gable for a hot minute. Like, he's a good guy. He used to wrestle Harvey Twister when we was little kids, and I mean, he's a good guy. Comes from a great family. Good dude, very respectful, outstanding young man. He's a good guy.
Have you guys practiced together at all while you were like in the college level?
No.
Are you planning on it, or have you reached out to him at all?
Nah, that's a bad man. I don't want no part. Hey, look, somebody asked me that question not too long ago. They was like, oh, you and Gabe Sisters should have a match on. I said, I don't want no part. I don't want no parts of that. He on a different breed. It's like, so if you and Gabe were 265, but I said, I still don't want no parts. I don't want no parts.
Oh man. So you
I don't think I'd want any part of that either.
Yeah, that's
I don't want any part of that.
Man. Look,
yeah. You probably
you see how I was this weekend? I know what he doing to the boys right now. I don't want no parts.
Hey, he had a close one last round, quarterfinals. He had a close
It was
match.
10-5. I don't want to hear close, but
hey, it was close.
That takedown. That was a lucky takedown. Don't give me a takedown is a takedown.
Yeah.
Hey,
At Super Region, that happened the same thing. That was the same thing happened to me, and that was my first time I gave up all year.
Yeah. Okay, so I want your like honest opinion on this. You were watching nationals. I think there's been a lot of upsets. You had Ironman go down the round of 16, O'Connor go down round one, Carr go down the round of 16. Those are all crazy. Let's like jump at heavyweight because obviously, right? Gable gave up his first takedown this season. I won't say first since the Olympic finals in general. Cassiope goes down to Jordan Wood in overtime. I think Kirkfleet did what he was supposed to do. And then Schultz takes out Paris. Schultz is a guy, if you're going to World Team Trials, I'm assuming Greco, right?
No, I'm going freestyle.
You want freestyle? Okay.
Wow. Hey, you might think
now I'm interested.
You might run into him.
Well, man. I look, he wants you versus Schultz. I don't know.
Yeah, it might be an action for that match. I almost wrestled him too at Junior Worlds, but I didn't have the cash for staying at a hotel that year. I got the fifth because I did Farco, I did Greco. Most of all my coaches, Greco, Michael Floyd, the two-time Olympic champ. And then when I went to Ellsworth, they was sending me or whatever, and I was leaving from Ellsworth. I didn't have the cash to pay for a hotel room, so I didn't go. Then I would have had Coach, and I think the semis I would met him up. I would met up with him in the finals.
Okay, yeah, so that's pretty normal. So, you're wrestling freestyle at the team trials. Is there one guy you're looking forward to wrestling the most?
I just wanted it to be a fun tournament. Just happy, humble, and grateful for it. Because I earned it. I mean,
yeah.
Yes, you did.
So you automatically qualified by winning nationals, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah, because I know they implemented that rule in the off season. So you have one more year in college of eligibility.
I actually got 2 more years. I got 2 more years, bro.
You did. Yeah. Do you have any plans of trying to move to D1 level?
Everybody keep asking me that. Not at the moment, but I wanted to graduate, get my degree, try to win another title.
Keywords try. You watch out. You'll see me there.
Hey man.
All three of us, we're all gonna be in the line at weigh-ins next season, just chopping it up.
Yeah.
I'm good, but
Yeah,
that was wild. No, I was watching that match. I think Dunn hasn't lost a D2 match his entire career until that finals. So, that's a guy who qualified for Division I Nationals, I think, as a true freshman when he was at Virginia Tech. And
he's a good wrestler.
Yeah.
He's a phenomenal wrestler. Good friend of mine, phenomenal wrestler, great warrior, great person to speaking, prayer. He's an all around good guy. He's that guy,
Yeah.
He's not like what we say, not one of those. You feel me? He's a good man.
Yeah. So
about me too.
Yeah. So when you saw I'm assuming you checked out the brackets a little bit before the tournament.
Yeah. So I mean, I looked at like bracket once, then I didn't really care about them.
Yeah.
Only why I see brackets because my coach showed me. I really don't pay attention to brackets because it's not gonna go out there and get the job done, And that's what a lot of people think that by looking at a bracket you get a job done. You don't get the job done. That makes you think more. I work more when my mind's off.
Yeah, no, I feel that. So, Derek, I know you had some questions you want to ask.
So
no, not the one.
Not the end of the episode questions. We're not near the end of the episode yet, but we about 2 days ago we talked to 3-time NCAA national champ from Texas A&M. He's 3-timer. And, we asked him the same question. So, like, I mean, other than just like other than just your education, what do you think is there anything else that's keeping you from going D1? Because I mean, I think you got the talent to, some of these small schools are looking for, heavyweights. And is it just the coaching? Because I know you got one of the best heavyweight coaches at your school now.
It's not even. I just feel like I'm more. In my opinion, I feel like coming out of JUCO, a lot of Division I coaches don't give JUCO guys a lot of chances. But if it is, it's like a small school, like a D2 or a D1 school that actually give a JUCO kid a chance to go out there and get that, because or either a lot of coaches don't give them a chance because they had a bad experience or heard some bad experience, or they think, why would we waste our money on a 2-year guy when we can get a 4-year guy coming straight out of high school?
Yeah. Yeah, because I know, like, I've talked to, like, we have a couple of JUCO guys on our team, and, like, I don't know, I just, in a weird way, I feel like the JUCO guys on our team work a little bit harder, and I feel like the JUCO guys on our team, like, just have a little bit more in them, in a way, because I feel like they're just so much, like, they're a lot more grateful for the opportunity than all of us who are like just like normal freshmen coming in. They're a little more hungry, I think. Do you think that helped you? Do you think that helped you a little bit coming from the JUCO level?
When I say JUCO, when I say you got like I think because the team like bonding atmosphere, then also like everybody come from nothing, or if you did have something, you'll work from, like, that's what me and Trevor, like Trevor, he worked for everything he has. And me, like I never had anything, so everything I do, I work for what I have. That's why me and his bond is something like that. Then coming from JUCO, I had to work my tail off to even get into JUCO, because I'm from Chicago, Illinois, in the city. A lot of kids have to work for everything they have. So that was never a problem. So when I got to JUCO, it made me work even harder, 10 times harder, because a lot of students, student athletes, teachers be thinking like, oh, student athletes, oh, y'all get this, y'all get that, or people around campus like, oh, you're a student athlete, it's easy for you. Well, it's just not, because you have to work for everything you got. Even in the classroom, you gotta work for that C or better.
Yeah. So now that you're a national champ, you always hear those stories. Like, I was told, I think when Nick Lee won his national title last year, he didn't go to school. He didn't go to class for like the rest of the semester. And I'm
Not
just
true.
looking at them because I want you to just hear this out for a second. So Gable Steveson goes out there and wins the Olympics, right?
Mhm.
He decides to come back to college. If he doesn't go to class for the entire year, do you think anybody's going to actually mark him ineligible?
Why would you? No, because if other way to be eligible, I don't think I heard anything like that. But according to NCAA rules, you wouldn't be eligible.
Yeah.
But
do you think teachers would actually like fail him?
What? Would a teacher what?
If we're not going to class at all. Like, if he just stopped showing up like regularly, because me and dude just won the Olympics. Like, are you really gonna do that?
I mean, some teachers like that, man. Like,
listen, he's waiting for that. He's waiting for that day to cash in that first WWE check. He don't got to worry about Minnesota after about a day. After tomorrow, that WWE check's gonna hit his bank account, and he don't got to go to class. Come on,
what's it called? In the press conference, he said, I got a 3-year deal with the WWE. So around 2024, 2025, you know what I'm hinting at, he says. So you think he comes back?
You're telling me he's going to sign that 3-year contract and then come back?
I mean,
he's going to take up three gap years and then come back to wrestle in college.
I don't think it's going to happen if he does, but I mean, it would be cool to see him come back. Kale came back after like 10 years.
He did.
You said who?
Kale. He won the, I won't say 2004.
Oh, yeah. I don't see that happening, but I mean, it could be a chance they do come back. I mean, because you got them coming up again, so it's right around the corner for the next Olympics. So
yeah.
so
I don't know if they would what's it called, let him out of the contract for a bit if he wants to go try for a second Olympic team, because I think that would still kind of overlap.
mhm.
But I think that's always a possibility. Like if he actually keeps training, which is
They would let him. The WWE would let him. They let Kurt Angle do it.
that's true.
Then-
Yeah.
yeah. Then also that'd be more publicity around the world for more
Yeah.
money, baby. So it'll be building more attraction to the WWE after we just lost great legends like John Cena, The Undertaker, Triple H, probably in a couple years, The Rock, Brock Lesnar. Like these guys getting older, so it's like they want to make it revolve, come back.
Yeah, 100%.
They're in a drought. They're in a drought for talent. I don't know if you saw like how many college wrestlers they've been signing lately. They signed so much young college like wrestling talent to the WWE. It's insane. Like they had to though, because because you said all the greats are all gone. Like they're old now, so it's like they need fresh faces. So I see why. Why wouldn't you go after Gable? He's the best in the world. He's, you know what I mean? It's it's not very often you get somebody who's the best in the world. So that was smart on their part making the move.
Yep.
So what would you do if somebody from the WWE came up to, they slid in your DMs, they're like, hey, we want you to.
It's over with.
It's over with.
It's over with. They talking that $3 million or more. It's over with. College wrestling will not be on my mind no more. It's over with. You ain't got to ask me twice.
The WWE, you're going immediately.
Man, as soon as that check hit my bank account, we Gucci. We good. We good. Feel me?
I think that's how everybody feels. I think that's how everybody would be, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's like the WWE said, oh, we got $5 million for you. And we'll still let you do wrestling. But when you done, like we need you.
Well, that's basically what it was for Gable, was here's
What's it
so
called?
they told you, hey, go finish your degree. You get one more year to wrestle, but as soon as you finish, you got $5 million waiting for you. You're gonna your pockets are gonna feel a little bit lighter. You're gonna walk a little quicker around campus. Knowing that all you gotta do is graduate. You got $5 million waiting for you.
Yeah, that WWE come over here, man.
You heard
they ain't
it.
gonna be next year. Ain't time I let it attend. Hey, look. Ain't time I don't let it attend for this year. I'm good. Let the UFC or WWE or somebody with $1 million for me. Man, what? It's over with. I'll be a fool for not taking that.
Devo's taking over the WWE.
Man, my name it's gonna be Debo 2 times _ 2 times.
Debo 2 times.
Yeah.
Until you figure out, that first WWE match, they're like, all right, you'll send you your check after you win. It's Gable Steveson. It's just
I'm fine with that. It's about them M's. It's about them.
Just hit him with the chair. Just hit him with the chair. It's fine.
No, I don't want no parts of that. Listen, for real, like what Tommy Gibbs said, if you can't beat me in the wrestling match, you can't beat him. You can't beat him on the outside. I'm okay. I don't want no parts of that. I just take my check and go, but like,
Hey, have a good night.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Man, I can only imagine. Like you got to think where Gable's at in his life. He's 20, he's 21, 22 years old.
21. He'll be 22.
21. He's got a fat WWE contract, an Olympic gold medal, a D1 national title. Like what? Like he's sitting pretty the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's at peak of where you could be at that age. He's there.
Yeah.
And he's about to win another title. Like, I don't know. Like, just maybe that's why
going down as a legend.
Maybe that's why he won't come talk to us on our podcast. Maybe that's why. He
Yeah.
just-
So
he don't got
Have you
time for
asked him?
us.
I think he would if you asked him.
We've been there, done that. We've been there, done that, Debo.
You know
We've
what?
been there, done that.
I'm gonna save up this month's check. We're gonna offer him a couple $1,000. We're gonna hope for the
We're
best.
gonna offer him some money.
I think that might be the one way.
Or he probably haven't seen a DM. His phone blowing up, man. You gotta think about that too.
He sees my DMs, but we're not gonna get. I also posted a video of him getting taken down. That might have not been a good idea.
Debo,
Oh,
he
no.
loves to troll us. He will not answer when we like DM him, but he'll comment on everything. Like there'll be like a random poll put on the Instagram story. Gable Stephen just responds in the comments. Just
He's still showing love though.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
I
We
love
give
it.
him a lot of
He might
obviously,
He
yeah.
might
We
not
love
can make time right now, but he can get around it. Like he showed that he'll get around it, you know.
No, I feel that.
yeah.
What's it called? When Cassiope lost to the Princeton dude, like way earlier in the year, like with that when he got rolled over. I remember I'm sitting like on my couch in my dorm and like freaking out, but I'm like, I gotta end the recording, crop it up, and post it. I post it about 8 seconds later. Gable comments like, and y'all said he could beat me with a bunch of laughing emojis. And then when Cassiope beat Kirkfleet, I post the picture, and then immediately Gable's the first one on it.
He's out there, man. He knows.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I was a Penn State fan. That one kind of hurt, but I can't really do nothing about it.
Yeah.
So current events, we got nationals going on. We're already into semifinals pretty much, so we narrowed down to like 40 guys. What are your picks looking like?
Man. Hey, number one guy, I got Gable Stevens winning the heavyweight. Nick Saniaros at 175, 33, Bravo Young, 41, a toss up, 49.
Between whoa. 41 toss up between who?
It's a toss up. It's been
Yeah.
an upset. It's an upset list. It's an upset city.
Really?
That's right. It's upset city.
You think someone's beating Nick Lee?
I have Nick Lee over Cole
Any-
Matthews right
anybody
now.
can beat any given day.
All right.
Yeah.
49 Yanni. I'm sorry. Yanni, he taking 49.
I rock with it.
57.
I agree. My pick
Ryan-
got lost.
I got Ryan Dickens.
Yes, sir.
65. I got Shane Griffin again for 65. 74, toss up. 84, Aaron Brooks. No, 74. I take the back.
I want to see
Taraji.
picks one.
Taraji.
Starachi, okay. I rock with
My
that.
boy Tarashi. That boy be woo! That boy be out there going dumb. Yes, sir. That boy be going out there going dumb. Then Aaron Brooks, he gonna revenge his loss in the
Sure.
finals.
Solid
But
pick.
97.
If we got the
Oh,
same
man.
pick,
Who you got?
I want to hear yours.
That's first 97.
It's not Max Dean. I'll say that. Who's that, 97? I want to say Max Dean versus Gavin Hoffman of Ohio State and Stephen Buchanan
Is it Rocky
versus
Elam?
Rocky Elam. Just got beat by Buchanan.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Max Dean and
Jacob Warner.
Warner. Yeah, it's Warner, Buchanan,
Okay.
Dean, and Hoffman.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I don't know the other guy, but I know Jacob Warner. That's a good competitor there. I know Max Dean, another kid from Iowa State. That's a toss-up right there too. It can go either way.
Yeah.
But now, only way that Max Dean beat this guy if he beat him by technique. But now, if he let the kid from Iowa State get going early, it's a done match. Then if he
21 seed. He broke the bracket
What's it
all the
called?
way to the 7th.
Woodley beat Brucky, which I called. in our
Yeah,
episode that
you
David.
did. You did
Yeah.
say that.
He went off on me for that.
Who? Who went up on you for that?
For Jake Woodley of Oklahoma beating Pat Brookie, then Gavin Hoffman beat Nino
That's that.
Corsi, and then beat
Brookie?
Woodley. It
Yeah,
was
Brookie. Yeah, yeah. He's a
Brookie's
good guy from Illinois. Yeah, him too.
Yeah,
But I could never get out like regionals or sections because of them guys.
that's rough.
Jacob wanted beat me at freestyle Greco State. Yep. Tony Cassiope too when I was at heavyweight for a little minute.
What do you
That's
think about
insane.
Cassiope's whole transformation thing?
Yeah. Then it's crazy because most of the guys that beat me at D1 is that D1. So I'm pretty good sure that everyone can, oh, you good for D1? Nah, I'm alright. I'll stay at D2. You gotta stay in your own lane, man. I got time to see if I do want to go up. I mean, that's been on my mind lately. Like, do I want to go up to D1 and see what's up? And that's a thought. But I mean, as of right now, I'm comfortable where I'm at.
We still didn't get that 97 pick. I'm waiting.
Yeah, who you taking at 97?
I can't say because it can go either way. Because like I said, it's upset city right now.
It is. You're not wrong, man. Everybody's losing.
Like,
I'm gonna say this.
I didn't even think David Carr was gonna lose.
I don't think anybody did for that one.
I didn't even think, and the crazy thing about it, I didn't even think Austin's gonna lose. I didn't even think Austin Connor's gonna lose.
Yeah.
So it's like it's been upset city for everybody.
Yeah, I honest to God, like I was watching Kyle Dake. Kyle Dake was like live streaming. He was talking about like everything like throughout the whole quarterfinals. And he was just like, I didn't think David Carr would lose another match in college. And he lost. There you go. He lost today. Like it's just insane.
Did he lose twice?
No, he's still alive.
Yeah, he lost yesterday. Somebody else lost twice today. Somebody lost again.
I think O'Connor.
Another big seed. O'Connor. Yeah, O'Connor.
He has a
again,
torn
so he's
ACL.
done.
He was gonna forfeit this whole tournament after the first match, but it's like can't do much about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Buchanan for 97, and if this happens, I'll take a genius.
I'm gonna take Hoffman, Ohio State.
Really?
I think he's broke the bracket enough where he's gonna ride it into the sunset.
Bro,
Hoffman of Ohio State. He's also a PA boy.
You can't say that because you got Max Dean and Jacob Warner. Because if Max Dean get the going, lights out for everybody. Then with Jacob Warner.
Yeah, well, it's Max Dean. Max Dean is wrestling Hoffman from Ohio State, and Buchanan is wrestling. Yep, and Buchanan is wrestling Warner of Iowa. Buchanan's from Wyoming, so you got both sides set up there. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really impressed by Warner today. I didn't think his match was that good.
Dude, Schultz has beaten him every time they've wrestled. That's a revenge match right there.
It was a 2-0 match. So
yeah, a win's a win. These are multiple time All-Americans.
Yeah, I think Max Dean beat Hoffman in overtime. So that could go either way. That's an either way match right there. That's the 21 and the 1 seed is an overtime match in the season. That's what you got to think about that there.
That's why I say it's a tough.
It is. I think it's time for everybody who views these favorite time of the segment. I get to ask some really funny questions. So
okay, I got mine first.
Yeah, you can go first because you say I take too long. So go ahead.
Yeah, you do. If you didn't wrestle, what sport would you play?
I'd be a football player for sure.
Do you have any offers or anything coming out of high school?
Yes, I had Missouri State. I had like mostly G2, Missouri, Mississippi State. I had one D1 that was Mississippi State. but mostly D2 schools.
Did you have any offers for wrestling coming out of high school, like D1?
Like D1. I had Old Dominion looking at me before they closed their program.
Yeah.
I had Northwestern, so I almost stayed home. I was gonna stay home, go to SIUE, but I didn't have a perfect ACT score, so I had to go to JUCO route. I mean, Illinois was in the talk about too. Then once everybody found out my ACT score, it was like, go JUCO. Then some didn't reply back. Cool.
So, final one of my questions. How different do you think your wrestling career would have ended up if you had, say, went to one of these D1 schools right off the bat?
Oh man, I think I would be probably a 3-time or 4-time national champ at 97 at the time because I was lighter than that. I would have probably stayed at 97 because I don't want no part of Gable. I ain't want no parts of Gable or Inter man. I ain't want no parts of it.
I wanted to see that Gable versus Zaire match so badly, and they got canceled on me. That's rough.
Yeah, I wanted to see part 2. I think that time around, Gable's gonna beat him for sure.
Yeah. I mean, if he goes out of the sport for a while, it's what it is. But I think now's the time to make it happen, if any.
Mhm.
But yeah, Derek, take it away.
Update: Ironman lost to Miocic.
What?
Ironman lost to Miocic.
No. All right, you can go. I gotta.
Look, there's the picture.
Whoa!
You can keep going. I gotta post this.
Go ahead.
What
I
happened?
think it's what it says. It says NCAA just posted it with respect. I think Ironman medically forfeited. But yeah, so are you somebody who cuts a lot of weight? Do you like cut weight a lot or no?
No.
No, you're like a lighter heavyweight.
No, I ain't light heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight.
What do you weigh in at the weigh-ins? What did you weigh in at nationals?
So right before nationals, I made a bet with my teammate. I was gonna make 265. So I was like 273, 274, and my coach was like, "Hey, go eat some food. You too light."
Yeah.
So
what's your go? You just stepped on the scale. What are you doing right after? What's the meal like?
And if we got some crustables, I'm smacking some crustables, fruit snack, maybe a little bit like one thing of fruit snacks, a sandwich, turkey, cheese, with the little bagel, those little soft ones, little joints, with some soft oatmeal bars, Powerade, water, apple, and a salad.
Wait. I'm gonna just hop in real quick. Caleb Young versus David Garr in the Wrestlebacks to go to the blood round.
Okay.
Ironman did injury default.
Yes. Yes, that's it
Brandon
for Ironman.
got knocked off in the first Wrestleback.
What a career there for Jaden Ironman. Shout out Jaden Ironman. I may have talked a lot of smoke about you through the last couple of years we've been doing these podcasts. But I mean, you had a great career at Iowa. Too bad Nick Lee is just better than you. I apologize. But back to my questions. So what a great. I can't even speak right now. Great post weigh-in meal. So this is my favorite question to ask. You could pick 4 of your teammates, 1, 2, 3, 4 of your guys on your team right now. We'll include your coaching staff that you can take with you to the zombie apocalypse. Who are you picking and why?
I'm taking Trevor Turf.
Why are you taking him?
Abdul Shiggity, Big Shig. I'm taking Gavin. And I'm taking hello.
We
And I'm taking Kyler.
Kyler?
I'm taking Kyler
Why are you taking those guys?
because I'm
Just
taking
because?
Big T. That just because, like, I'm taking Big T because he's a hunter and he's about that action, boss. I'm taking Diggity because that's my roommate, that's my boy. I'm taking Galvin because that's my boy. They down the rap or whatever, and I'm taking Kyler because he like to hunt and he's about that action, man.
All right. So there you have it, guys. You heard it here first. Which one of his teammates he's taking with him. I mean, other than that, it was obviously great having you on. We appreciate it. Congratulations to you winning nationals. I mean, that's obviously you got talking to two D2 freshmen right here. So that's obviously dreams for both of us in the future to get to that level you're at. So we appreciate you coming and giving us just a little bit of your time. So
Yeah. Thank you for coming on. It was fun to have you on. I know everybody wanted this. Really excited to talk to you, and we hope to possibly have you back on in the future.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So, all right,
Thank
guys.
you guys.
Yep. All right, this has been episode 88 of Late Night Shots. We'll see you guys again next time.